Hey guys, how's it going? So, today I'm gonna do a first impression let's play review of a game called Final Outpost. This is apparently the demo version. The developer of the game actually sent me a code like 2 months ago in December, but I just really never got around to doing it. Never really made the time to play it. I also try to avoid playing demo games, to be completely honest. I receive a lot of codes for demos, but I just don't play demos. I would rather play either the early access game or preferably the full version of the game. Because you could review and recommend or not recommend an early access game, and then a year or two later the game will be completely different because it has a year or two of development time. So I try to avoid reviewing demo games, but today I will be making an exception. So um, I don't have a price for this game. The developer hasn't made a price public yet, and the game isn't purchasable on Steam currently, so I'm just really going to have to make a decision on what I would personally pay for this game. The game is a mobile game, even though it is on Steam, it is a mobile game. So I wonder what the developer is going to do on mobile, because for some reason on mobile, 99% of games don't cost money, but they are stuffed full of ads. So I wonder if this developer is going to do that. I personally would much rather pay $1 or $2 or $3 for a game than watching ads and constantly being pestered by ads, because you may or may not know this, but you as a viewer has to watch, like, honestly, hundreds of ads, literally hundreds of ads, if not thousands of ads, depending on the CPM, before the developer gets $1. It's exactly the same with my videos. That's why I encourage people to rather install an ad blocker. I have no problem with people installing an ad blocker, but if you like the content and if you regularly watch a person's videos, then give them $1. $1 is literally equal to hundreds, if not thousands, of ad views. So I would much rather pay $1 or $2 or $3 for a mobile game than constantly being pestered by ads. So yeah, I don't know what this developer is going to do on mobile. Obviously, on Steam, I would assume the game is going to cost a couple of dollars at least. So we're just gonna play the game today, and we're gonna see how much I personally would how much value I personally would assign to a game like this. So the settings are very basic because it is a mobile game. So you can just change the resolution, you can change the window from borderless to windowed. There is no full screen option and there is no borderless windowed option. There's just a windowed option, which is a windowed with the border, and then there is no borderless windowed mode. And then otherwise than that, there's a borderless mode, which is also known as a stretched window or a non-exclusive full screen mode, which is the one that I'm currently playing. And then there is no exclusive full screen mode. So there are two modes missing over there, which isn't the end of the world, but still, uh, out of the four different display modes, two of them are not in the game. And then the resolution is fine. There's a bunch of different resolutions. You can't go down to something like 480, for instance. If you are insane enough to actually want to play at 480, the game does not support 480. So there are some uh, display options which are missing. Also, another option which is actually a pretty common option is 2160 by 4000, I think, is it 4080 or something like that, or 4120, something like that, I can't remember. That's actually a very common resolution and it is not available at all. So that is something that the developer should address, definitely, because having various different resolution options not even be included in your game is not good. But otherwise than that, everything seems more or less fine. So let's jump into the game, I guess. Oh, and the game crashed. Okay, let's try that again, I guess. I'm not even gonna edit this out, I'm just gonna leave this in. So let's see if it happens again. Also, I don't like the fact that this screen at the back isn't black. It should be black. It's very clearly not black. It's like a gray color, a gray-brown color, and I would prefer if it was just black. That's what she said. Okay, let's see. Are you gonna crash again? Okay, no, you didn't crash this time. Okay, so what's this? Zombies have 10% less health, citizens take 25% less starvation damage. And then on classic, there's no difference. Hardcore makes the game more difficult. So, saves only when settling each new outpost. Okay, we will just play on normal. That's fine. You see, like this over here, this is not black. It's a very disgusting brown, gray color. I would just prefer if it was black. All of this background over here should be black. This should be black. This should all be black. The game, from the screenshots that I saw, is very, very minimalist and very uh, pixel graphics. So that will definitely lend itself towards being a mobile game, because obviously on a mobile game you don't want to have a very, very flashy and graphically demanding game. Here is an overview of your current resources. Okay, this is the time. Here you can speed up, slow down. Here you can see how long until certain important events. So what is that event? Can we see what the event is? No, it doesn't show us what the event is. Start by building a workshop on this plot. Okay, how do you... Okay, so you click on it. This is the main benefit of the constructing this particular building. Unlocks crafting. Construct. Okay. Okay, it's done, and then what then? Is the tutorial finished now? No more tutorial? And this shows the current attributes of the building. And these are the attributes of the building after you upgrade it. The requirements and cost of the buildings are shown here. So this shows the attributes, but it doesn't even show anything really. Like I'm hovering, but there's no what am I supposed to glean from this over here? Also, it sucks that when you have the screen open or when you're building, the time still continues. That's not something that I like. I would like the time to pause while you are inside a menu. So I don't know what this is. I don't know what I'm supposed to see here. It says it shows you the attributes, but what attributes are it is it actually showing? And then once again, the tutorial seems to be finished now. So I don't know. Let's see what else we can buy or build. I guess we can build one of each. I don't know. Can you actually like control your dudes? Okay, that's the wall. No, you can't. You can't click on your dudes at all. What's this? The camp capacities. 200 wood to upgrade it, and it just increases the capacity. It seems like there's no tooltips over here, so you can't see what this is, can't see what this is, can't see what this is, can't see what this is. So like the game has a shocking lack of tooltips, to be honest. So I need 200 wood. How can I even see what my wood production is right now? So that's a workshop. I don't know what that place does. This is a wood storage. Um, I don't see how I can see what my wood production rate is. There I just got 18 wood. Night has begun. It's time to defend your outpost. Like if the game can be paused during this part, then why can't the game be paused when you have a building open? You know, like that doesn't make sense. Here you can manually select the number of knife fighters you want to defend this wall. Which wall? Which wall are you talking about? This is the current health of your wall. You can increase it by upgrading the wall, or assigning workers. Here you can control the behavior of the turrets and snipers, which I don't have any of right now. So how do you... So there's... I'm clicking here, I can't do anything, so there's only one guy assigned over there. I'm clicking here, can't do anything there. Clicking there, can't do anything there. So I literally cannot do anything. There's one guy there and I can't do anything else. Can't assign more people or anything. So you can click on the wall and then you can repair the wall. In order to upgrade the wall you need level 2. So what are these? Are these enemies? I can't click on them, so I don't know what they are. What's this over here? Here you can see your current population and its capacity. This is a number of citizens that are not currently assigned to a job in your outpost. These are the jobs available for your citizens. Find out more about this job, Hunter. Here you can see a description. Hunters sleep during the night, contributing to the birth rate. To assign a citizen, you must have the required tool available. Okay. A zombie is attacking your wall. Make sure this wall has a knife fighter to kill it. Okay, well it does. So I can add a scavenger. What does a scavenger do? Scavengers sleep during the night. Scavengers are versatile. Without using any equipment, they can collect metal scraps from distant locations. Okay. What's this? Craft a certain tool requires resources. You can craft a range of tools for your citizens. Each tool enables a citizen to do a specific job. Oh, okay, so you can go over here and then craft an axe. And then it has an axe, and then you can assign them as a lumberjack. Okay. All of this should be shown by the tutorial, but it is not being shown by the tutorial. Why is the dude standing over there if there's clearly a zombie over there? You can't, like, tell your knife fighter to go over there. That's stupid. You can't control your people at all. Also, it seems like there's a massive gap over here, but apparently the zombies don't care. Okay, so they're running away now. It's 6 o'clock. So I have 2 woodcutters now. Knife fighter sleeps during the day. Okay, but I don't need a knife fighter during the day, so let's create another axe. Then we remove you and add you. Because why would you not do that? You know, why would you basically waste an entire day for the guy to sleep when he can just go harvest wood and actually be useful? That's pretty stupid that he sleeps during the day, but anyway, you can just get around it by unassigning him from the knife fighter position and then assigning him to the um, to collect wood, for instance. Okay, so now we need to see what else we want to build. 4 citizens went hungry. Why? Okay, let's upgrade because then we can get a bigger capacity. So we have that upgrade now. Do we need more food? In order to get more food, we need another bow. A bow costs 15 wood. Okay, there we go. And then we can remove 1 and add a hunter. So now we have 2 hunters, 2 woodcutters, and 1 scavenger. Also, this one is now level 2. The wall took a little bit of damage, but it's not too bad. We can upgrade the wall with 300 wood, which is a little bit crazy. Let's speed up the time. Oh, spacebar. Okay, so you can press spacebar. And then we need to assign a knife dude again. And then we can speed up the time again. Okay, and that's it. And then we can remove the knife fighter, assign them as a woodcutter again. So that just adds capacity, but I don't think that's necessary. Unless we hit the limit. I don't think, oh well, we can maybe build one. I think building one should be okay, in case we hit the capacity. The group have arrived and are in desperate need of refuge. If you have the room, you can let them in, okay? Okay, so then you become a lumberjack, and then we obviously need more food, so we can then assign 2 more hunters. So now we have 4 hunters, 3 lumberjacks, 1 scavenger. Because clearly right now we are not generating enough food to support all of our people, so 4 hunters should hopefully be enough. And then we only have 2 spaces remaining currently, so we should probably think about building housing. Housing costs 200. Or you can just save until 600 and then build this. But I think building housing for 200 is not too bad. But getting the base level 3 unlocks a whole bunch of other stuff. So perhaps we should save until then. Okay, we are at maximum food. Okay, then we remove a guy. We could get another knife dude. I'm not sure if it's really necessary. I guess it's okay. I guess we can do that. So our current wood capacity, how do we actually see our current wood capacity? So this shows 300, but that's not our actual capacity since it's 300 plus 50. So it's 350, which is our current capacity. But the game doesn't actually show that to you anywhere. So that's another missing quality of life feature. So in order to do basically anything, we're going to have to increase our wood stores as well, because we need to be able to get 600 in total stored up. So now we have 300 plus 50/50, which is 400. And then if we do this, it's 450, 500. So our current maximum wood right now is 500. These villagers really are quite inefficient. They don't preemptively move or nothing like that. They really are quite inefficient. So right now our maximum wood is 300, 400, 500. So we need another one of these. And we need to upgrade it. Okay, now it's 600. So now we can stack it up till 600 and then do this upgrade over here. It's now, I'm assuming, like the blood moon event thing. So maybe there's going to be a lot more enemies now. The health is still looking pretty good. How much does it cost to repair actually? Okay, well I'm clicking on it and nothing is happening, so I guess you can't repair during the night perhaps? I don't know. Two people seem to be enough to deal with the blood moon at least, and our thing is down to half HP, which is still more or less fine. What's this? These are your skill points. You earn them by surviving blood moon nights. Skill 3, citizens, upgrade, abilities. Find out more about the skill. Blah, blah, blah. Lumberjack inventory size. Movement speed. That's a little bit more than a 10% increase. Repair amount. Knife damage. That's about 20, 30% increase in knife damage. Let's do the movement speed. That will benefit everyone instead of just a single one. And we get 3 new people. Nice. Okay, so we can definitely do one of each probably. So we're going to stack up our wood until 600 now. And then we can get this upgrade. Our total food is 25 capacity currently. Now it's 30. Okay, and our steel capacity limit has been reached as well. Didn't even really realize that there was a capacity limit. So how do you repair stuff? Like how do we repair the wall? Repair the wall. Oh, okay. So you need these to repair. Okay, so that's a saw dude. So we need to get the saw dudes. Yeah, I completely understand that. Yes, I already figured that out. Thank you very much. Okay, there we go. Tier 3. We can now, well, we could have upgraded this one already, but we will do that definitely now. So our new buildings that we have now is a mine, which produces stone. It's actually very expensive. 20 metal. That's very expensive. And these work during the day. Yes, they work during the day. So I will assign one of these during the day, definitely. What's this? Farmer, maybe? I'm not sure what we're going to do with stone, but I guess we can do that. So what's this? Does it only repair 20 per day, or how much does it actually repair? Because if it only repairs 20 per day, that will be a little bit ridiculous. Oh, I've got one extra. I guess they birthed one so far. Okay, so let's see how much repairing happens. So that's the repairer over there. If he repairs 20 per that amount, which seems like about 15 seconds, then that's fine. That's enough repairing. Oh yes, it does. Okay, so yeah, one will definitely be enough repairing. I don't need two of them. One should be more than enough to um, repair whatever we need. So that one requires 1,000 wood and then 300 stone. Paying 300 wood just to increase your capacity by 50 is a little bit insane. I'm just trying to decide what I want to build next. I guess I can get a third knife guy. That's farming, so I'm assuming that makes food. Yes. Supply wheat. Wheat is consumed more rapidly than meat, but can be produced faster. Stone is crucial to reinforce your walls. Okay, that's nice. So you can get a better wall. Make metal sheets, as well as bullets for Machine guns and sniper rifles. Okay. We can assign 3 dudes, that's fine. Okay, 2 more guys. We're almost at our limit for housing, so we should probably build another housing. We don't need to build another housing right now. So in order to get to 1,000 wood stored, we have 450, 550, 650, 750, 800. So we are going to have to upgrade all of our wood buildings in order to get to 1,000. And then our stone capacity currently is 50, 100. So our stone capacity is really, really low. Holy shit, you can actually remove these. Holy crap, why? Oh, okay, and then you need a shovel. Okay, boom, there you go. Now you have a shovel. Where do you assign a shovel, dude? How do you use the shovel? Okay, there. Okay, so you have to do that. Once again, no tutorial for this. You just have to figure this shit out on your own. How long does it take? Okay, apparently a fucking eternity. Like the fact that the tutorial doesn't even tell you that you can remove these pieces over here, like, that's also not good. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Does that guy work during the night as well? Oh, yes, he does. Okay. So then if I had another shovel, which I don't have currently, then I could just assign another one there. So we might do that. These are your resources. They are each limited to a capacity. Oh, so that's how you check your capacity. You don't actually need to count them up every time on your own. That's once again another thing which the tutorial doesn't show you. Your citizens require food. Yes, I understand. How many citizens can currently eat? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we can just check over here every time to see our capacity limits. Would have been nice to know that earlier, but anyway. So tonight it will be a blood moon again. So we're probably gonna have to reinforce our gate a little bit. And or create another knife dude, maybe. We can do that as well, probably. One, two, three. One, two, three. Trader has arrived. Hopefully they are selling something your citizens need. So we can sell food to them. What can we buy? Build the radio to attract better traders. Oh, so you can just basically exchange one thing for another thing, basically. I don't really care about this. I mean, you can literally just exchange wood for food here if you want to. I don't really see why I would want to do that or why I would want to sell anything, really. So thank you, but no thank you. If you maybe sold a gun or something like that, then I might consider it. Okay, so we're gonna definitely do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I could do 5. I guess let's do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because we actually are using quite a bit of money now in order to repair our place every day. So does this also increase the amount of wood that is consumed or not? That would have been nice to know, actually. Let's give it a go. Hopefully it doesn't also increase the amount of wood. Well, it does increase the amount of wood that is consumed. So that's really stupid. In my opinion, an upgrade should only have benefits, not have any drawbacks. And unfortunately, that has a benefit and a drawback. It should increase the amount of repairing without increasing the amount of wood that is consumed. Our food is going down slightly, it looks like. I'm not sure what this 1.5 is based on. Okay, our stone is actually filled up. Yeah, so currently the 4 hunters which we have, they are barely capable of sustaining our people. So we can maybe bump it up to 5 hunters. And then another shovel dude maybe. Because the shoveling is taking quite some time. We still have 2 places available though. We can take away 1 healer. So we're at 864 right now. So we lost about 100, which is not bad at all. So we remove 1 worker, we remove all of these, assign all of those, and we assign another worker over there. Oh, and we wanted another hunter actually. Let's assign 1 hunter over there. More people. Okay, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Holy crap, how did we lose that much food? We added another hunter. Are you telling me that's not enough? How the hell did we go from having 0 food to having 22 food? That's not balanced. You're supposed to get a smooth income of whatever resource. Okay, so that's done. And then that one costs 3,000, 1,500, 750. Okay, 750 is not terrible. So that one will allow 2 workers, but we don't need 2 workers currently. That one will allow farming. We don't really need farming right now, we just need more meat storage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 300 stone storage. Are they now going to attack from this side as well? Okay. So, does that actually increase the amount of zombies, or does it simply split up the zombies? Because if it simply splits up the zombies, then that's fine. But if it actually, like, doubles the amount of zombies that attack your camp at any one time, then that's really, really brutal. And also, what if more zombies are coming on this side, and on this side not that many? Then, like, you can't tell your people to go from year to year. So once again, that creates an issue with the fact that you are unable to command your people to do anything. Okay, I want more food storage, definitely. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do need a lot of wood. We need to get to 1,000. So during that night we took 850. Well, we took 50 damage, which is very, very little. Okay, you're still not selling anything very useful, to be honest. So we need to get to 300 stone, then 1,000 wood. I have 6 hunters now. I should not be going backwards on the food. And yet it looks like I am. Our food capacity is 45 currently. Our wood capacity is only 800. We need to do something about that. Okay, now it's 1000. So now we have the capacity to build this upgrade. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. During that night, we took 140 damage. Let's see if we can get this 1000 wood today. Okay, there we have it. So our food capacity right now is 55. So how do we get the blacksmith? That requires tier 5 workshop. That requires tier 4 workshop. So we can get a workshop, but we need to upgrade this one. So that's 600 and then 150. But yeah, guys, I think like I pretty much get the entire point of the game. I don't really need to play anymore. I think the game is fine. I think it's totally fine. Um, no real issues with the game except the fact that the tutorial is terrible and the information that is provided to the player is terrible. Like there's many missing um, tool tips So the tooltips definitely can be much better. And yeah, the tutorial is really bad. Um, the fact that you can't move your people around is a little bit irritating, but it's not like it's not terrible, you know. I would just like to be able to um, move my people around a little bit. And the AI of the monsters is not good. Like, look at that guy. That guy over there had to run all the way from here, all the way up to there. So that zombie over there got a whole lot of extra damage in. Whereas if you were able to move them preemptively, or if the AI moved them preemptively themselves, then you would just suffer so fewer damage as a result. So that's definitely something that the developers can improve. Otherwise than that, you know, it's a mobile game. It's relatively surface level. Like it's not a very in-depth game. It's pretty surface level. There's not a lot in the game. I mean, I've played the game now for an hour and I'm already at level 4. So I just need to go to level 5, then I have experienced all of the content in the game. So it's very surface level, you know. I'm pretty sure you would be able to uh, play and experience everything in the entire game in 5 hours. Honestly, 5 hours, you would have a bunch of snipers, bunch of blacksmiths, bunch of farmers, bunch of everything. So, um, yeah, it's a pretty surface level game, to be honest. Which there's nothing wrong with games that are surface level, but you cannot, as a result of that, ask, like, even I would say $10. You know, a game that you are able to basically beat and experience everything in the entire game in 5 hours or less means you can't ask more than $10 for the game. Certainly, even spending $10 on a game which you can finish in 5 or 6 hours, that is definitely not a good value proposition, in my opinion. So, yeah, I definitely think that the game is fine for what it is, but the developer will not be able to ask more than $10 for the content that is here right now. Even $10, like I wouldn't really pay $10 for this amount of content because you can finish the game essentially in 5 hours or so. So, um, yeah, just once the developer adds more content to the game, then I would say, yeah, sure, you know, you can definitely ask um, more for the game. You can ask maybe $10 then once the developer has added more content to the game. Maybe the game would be worth $10 then. Um, but currently, content that I see here, I personally wouldn't pay $10 for it. So the developer has to take that into consideration. Definitely, as the developer develops the game more and adds more content to the game, perhaps adds a tier 6, a tier 7, a tier 8 to the game, very similar to how Clash of Clans was. Clash of Clans used to be a relatively surface level game where you could only go up to like tier 5 or tier 6 at the beginning. And now, years later, you can go up to like bloody tier 20, you know, with all of your walls and all of that kind of stuff, you know. Um, so yeah, I'm also interested to see how the developer is gonna do the monetization of the game on mobile, because it's a mobile game. So I wonder how the developer is going to do the monetization on the mobile side of things. Like, is the developer going to do ads? Are they going to stuff ads into the game, which I hope they do not? Honestly, if I were the developer and I had to package this game as it is currently, I would just ask $4 or $3. I wouldn't really pay $5 for the game on mobile, because in my opinion, mobile you have a degraded experience. So if you think that the game is not particularly good on Steam on a PC, then the game is absolutely not going to be better on mobile. So you would have to charge a little bit less on mobile than what you ask on PC. Um, but yeah, $3 or $4. I'm sure the developer will make money if they charge $3 or $4 on mobile, and then on Steam they can probably get away with asking $6 or $7 on Steam. And then as the developer adds more content to the game, they can definitely um, just push the price up a little bit, slowly but steadily, just push the price up, why can't I add? Oh, this one needs to be upgraded, and I need 250 before I can upgrade that one. Okay, that's fine, so I can't do that right now. So yeah, like I say, the game is totally fine. I don't have any real issues with the game. Here you can build turrets. Can I build turrets immediately? Oh yes, I can build turrets immediately. Okay. That requires 40 steel, so in order to get 40 steel, I'm gonna have to assign quite a few more scavengers, because currently I only have 2 scavengers. But yeah, that's pretty much my opinion of the game. It's a fine game. I wouldn't say it's a good game, but perhaps the developer, after spending a bit more time on the game, adding tooltips, adding a better tutorial, um, actually over a year they should change this. Like for instance, as I explained, this should yield 25 but cost 20 for the wood. It should cost 20 wood. Um, they should do stuff like that just to make the game um, a little bit better, a little bit more rewarding, because um, the uh, the talent tree stuff right now is not very rewarding. Uh, we get some new workers. That's nice. We can add one there, one there. Are you selling anything new? No, you're not selling anything new. Gold seems like a really useless resource right now. Like, just seems really, really useless. I don't see that you can do anything with gold currently. So that seems pretty bad. Um, but yeah, totally fine game. Don't have any real issues with the game. I just don't think it's worth a lot of money right now. But the developer, after investing a little bit more time, adding more content to the game, adding additional tiers to the game, better tutorial, adding some actual tooltips to the game, all of that kind of stuff, I definitely think the game will be worth $10 eventually for such a basic game. Um, so yeah, I can recommend the game. It's just I can't really recommend it for more than, I would say, $6 or $7 currently on Steam. And then of course it also depends what what monetization strategy the developer is going to implement on mobile. I do not approve of a ad supported system unless the ads are very, very non-intrusive. I hate, like, for instance, if the developer were to do something like you having to watch an ad after every day, like every day has passed, that would be unacceptable, honestly. Um, but yeah, if it's a little bit less intrusive than that, then I think it would be fine. You know, it wouldn't be too terrible, honestly. Do we want to build a tower here, or do we want to just build another mine? We can totally just build another mine, I think. The mine is 200. It's actually not a lot of money, and then we can spend our money over here by getting one of these. Also, like, I see here, this wall is actually different from this wall. So you can have a turret over here and not have a turret at the top. So that's not particularly good. Like the fact that you have to upgrade this wall and upgrade this wall and upgrade this wall and upgrade this wall. Like it's a little bit crazy. You're gonna spend thousands and thousands of wood on your walls. Um, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much my opinion on the game. As always, if you want to support the channel, you can head over to patreon.com/LFP. It allows me to purchase more games and do more reviews for you guys. Also, exactly as I explained at the beginning of the game, honestly, why did I just lose 2 wood? Does this thing actually require wood to fire? Yeah, it requires wood to fire. That's a little bit brutal. Also, it's shooting at something which there's already someone standing over there. This thing in a single night will use up like 40 wood. That's pretty brutal. I'm not sure I like that very much. It makes it so that the turrets aren't really that good, you know? I would almost want more knife fighters than turrets then, because at least the knife fighters don't consume resources constantly. Um, but yeah, anyway, uh, the more I play the game, the more stuff I discover, which I don't really approve of, like the walls and the turrets. But anyway, um, as I explained at the beginning already, like you, honestly, I don't have an issue with you having uh, uh, ad blocker, for instance. If you support me on Patreon, honestly, $1 equals like, quite honestly, more than several hundred ad views or video views. So honestly, Patreon is the way to go if you want to support the channel and just allow me to do more content for you guys. So anyway, that's it for today. It's a little bit irritating having to reassign these each and every bloody time. It's really a schlep having to unassign, unassign, reassign. But anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you guys next time.